You persuade me not. I will make a star chamber of it. If he were 20, Sir John Falstaff, he shall not abuse Robert Shallow, Esquire.
If Sir John Falstaff hath committed disparagements unto you, I am of the church, and will be glad to do my benevolence to make atonements and compromises between you.
Ha! On my life, if I were young again, the sword should end it.
It is better you should be friends, but there is also another device in my brain, which peradventure brings good discretions with it. There is Anne Page, who is daughter to Master Thomas Page.
Mistress Anne Page. She has brown hair and speaks small like a woman.
It is that very person, for all the world, as just as you will desire, and £700 of moneys and gold and silver as her grandsire upon his deathbed given, when she is able to overtake 17 years old. It were a good motion if we leave our pribbles and prabbles and desire a marriage between Master Abraham and Mistress Anne Page.
Did her grandsire leave her £700?
Aye.
Oh, I know the young gentlewoman. She has good gifts.
£700 and possibilities is good gifts.
Well, let us see honest Master Page. Is Falstaff there?
Shall I tell you a lie? I do despise a liar as I do despise one that is false, or as I despise one that is not true. The knight Sir John is there, and I beseech you be ruled by your well-willers. I will beat the door for Master Page. What ho! God bless your house here.
Who's there?
It is God's blessing, and your friend and Justice Shallow, and here young Master Slender, that peradventure shall you tell another tale, if matters grow to your likings.
I am glad to see your worships well. I thank you for my venison, Master Shallow.
Master Page, I am glad to see you. Much good do it your good heart. I wish your venison were better. It was ill killed.
I am glad to see you, good Master Slender.
And how does your fallow greyhound, sir? I heard say he was outrun on Cotsall.
It could not be judged, sir.
'Tis a good dog.
It is a cur, sir.
Sir, he's a good dog and a fair dog. Can there be more said? He is good and fair. Is Sir John Falstaff here?
Sir, he is within, and I could do a good office between you.
It is spoke as a Christian ought to speak.
He hath wronged me, Master Page.
Sir, he doth in some sort confess it.
If it be confessed, it is not redressed. Is that not so, Master Page? He hath wronged me. Indeed he hath. At a word he hath, believe me. Robert Shallow, Esquire, said he is wronged.
Ah, here comes Sir John.
Now, Master Shallow, you complain of me to the king.
Knight, you have beaten my men, killed my deer, and broke open my lodge.
But not kissed your keeper's daughter.
This shall be answered.
I will answer it straight. I have done all this. Now it is answered.
The council shall know this.
For a better view, if it were known by the council, you'll be laughed at.
Oh, good words, Sir John.
Oh, yes. You hear all these matters denied, gentlemen. You hear it.
Marry, sir, I have matter in my head against you, and against your conny catching rascals, Bardolph, Nim and Pistol.
You Banbury cheese!
Say, it is no matter. We're simple, my man. Can you tell, cousin?
Peace, I pray you. Now, let us understand. There is 3 umpires in this matter, as I understand. That is Master Page, and there is myself, and finally mine host of the Garter.
We 3 to hear it and end it between them.
Very good. I will make a brief of it in my notebook.
Pistol, do you pick Master Slender's purse?
Aye, by these gloves did he, or I might never come in mine own great chamber again else. Of 7 groats in mill sixpences, and 2 Edward shovelboards that cost me 2 shilling and 2 pence apiece.
Is this true, Pistol?
No, it is false, if it is a pick purse.
Ha! Thou mountain foreigner! Sir John and Master mine, I combat challenge of this Latin bilbo. Word of denial, froth and scum, thou liest!
By these gloves, then, 'twas he.
Oh, be advised, sir, 'twas not.
Well, by this hat, then. He in the red face had it, for though I cannot remember what I did when you made me drunk, yet I am not altogether an ass.
What say you, Scarlet and John?
Why, sir, for my part, I say the gentleman has drunk himself out of his 5 sentences.
It is his 5 senses, fie, what ignorance this is.
'Tis no matter, I'll no be drunk whilst I live again, but in honest, civil, godly company for this trick. If I be drunk, I'll be drunk with those that have the fear of God, and not with drunken knaves.
That is a virtuous mind.
You hear all of these matters denied, gentlemen. You hear it.
Nay, daughter, carry the wine in. We'll drink within.
Oh, heaven! This is Mistress Anne Page.
How now, Mistress Ford?
Mistress Ford, by my troth, you are very well met.
Wife, bid these gentlemen welcome. Come, we have hot venison pasty to dinner. Come, gentlemen, I hope we shall drink down all unkindness.
Oh, I'd rather than 40 shillings I have my book of songs and sonnets here. Oh, how now, Simple, where have you been? I must wait on myself, must I? You have not the book of riddles about you, have you?
Book of riddles? Why, did you not lend it to Alice Shortcake upon All Hallowmas last, the fortnight before Michaelmas?
Come, cos, we stay for you, a word with you, cos. Marry, this cos there is, as 'twere, a tender, a kind of tender, made afar off Sir Hugh here. Do you understand me?
Aye, sir, you shall find me reasonable. If it be so, I shall do that. That is reason.
Nay, but understand me.
So I do, sir.
Give ear to his motions, Master Slender. I will description the matter to you if you be capacity of it.
Nay, I will do as my cousin Shallow says. I pray you pardon me. He's a justice of peace in this country, simple though I stand here.
But that is not the question. The question is concerning your marriage.
Aye, there's the point, sir.
Marry is it the very point of it to Mistress Anne Page.
Why, if it be so, I will marry her upon any reasonable demands.
But can you affection the woman? Let us command to know that of your mouth or your lips. For diverse philosophers hold that the lips is parcel of the mouth. Therefore, precisely, can you carry your goodwill to the maid?
Cousin Abraham Slender, can you love her?
I hope so, sir. I will do it as shall become one that would do reason.
Nay, God's lords and his ladies, you must speak positable, if you can carry your desires towards her.
That you must, will you, upon good dowry, marry her?
Well, I'll do greater thing than that. Upon your request, cousin, in any reason.
Nay, conceive me, sweet cos. What I do is to pleasure you, cos. Can you love the maid?
I will marry her, sir, at your request. But if there is be great love in the beginning, yet heaven may decrease it upon better acquaintance when we are married and have more occasion to know one another. I hope upon familiarity will grow more contempt. But if you say marry her, I will marry her. That I am freely dissolved and dissolutely.
It is a very good answer. Save the fall is in the word dissolutely. The word is, according to our meaning, resolutely. His meaning is good.
I think my cousin meant well.
Aye, or else I might be hanged.
Here comes fair Mistress Page. Oh, would I were young for your sake, Mistress Anne.
The dinner is on the table. My father desires your worship's company.
I will wait on him, fair Mistress Anne.
God's blessed will, I will not be absent at the grace.
Will it please your worship to come in, sir?
No. Thank you. Forsooth, heartily, I am very well.
The dinner attends you, sir.
Yeah, I'm not hungry. Thank you, forsooth. Go, sir, for you are my man. Go away to my cousin Shallow. A justice of peace sometimes may be beholding to his friend for a man. I keep but 3 men and a boy yet, till my mother be dead. But what though? Yet I live like a poor gentleman born.
I may not go in without your worship. They will not sit till you come.
"I' faith, I'll eat nothing. I thank you as much as though I did."
I pray you, sir, walk in.
"I'd rather walk here, thank you. I bruised my shin the other day with playing at sword and dagger with the master of fencing, and by my troth, I cannot abide the smell of hot meat since. Why do your dogs bark so? Be there bears in the town?"
I think there are, sir. I heard them talked of.
"Oh, I love the sport well, but I shall as soon quarrel as any man in England. You're afraid if you see the bear loose, are you not?"
I indeed, sir.
"Yeah, that's meat and drink to me now. I have seen Sackerson loose 20 times, and I've taken him by the chain, but I warrant you, the woman have so cried and shrieked at it that it passed. But women, indeed, cannot abide them. They are very ill-favoured, rough things."
Come, gentle Master Slender, come, we stay for you.
"I'll eat nothing, thank you, sir."
By cock and pie you shall not choose, sir. Come, come.
"Nay, I pray you, lead the way."
Come on, sir.
"Mistress Anne, yourself shall go first."
Not I, sir. Pray you, keep on.
"I'd rather be unmannerly than troublesome. You do yourself wrong indeed."
Go your ways, and ask of Dr. Caius' house which is the way. And there dwells one Mistress Quickly, which is in the manner of his nurse, or his dry nurse, or his cook, or his laundry, his washer, and his wringer.
Well, sir.
Nay, it is better yet. Give her this letter, for she is a woman that altogether has acquaintance with Mistress Anne Page. And the letter is, to desire and require her to solicit your master's desires to Mistress Anne Page. I pray you, be gone. I will make an end of my dinner. There's pippins and cheese to come.
Mine host of the Garter.
Oh, what says my bully rock? Speak scholarly and wisely.
Truly, mine host. I must turn away some of my followers. I sit at £10 a week.
I will entertain Bardolph.
Do so, good mine host.
I have spoke. Let him follow.
Bardolph, follow him. A tapster is a good trade. An old cloak makes a new jerkin. A withering serving man, a fresh tapster. Go. Adieu.
It is a life that I have desired. I will thrive.
O base Hungarian wight, wilt thou the spigot wield?
He was gotten in drink. Is not that the humour conceited?
I am glad I am so acquit of this tinderbox. His thefts were too open. His filching was like an unskilled singer. He kept no time.
The good humour is to steal at a minute's rest.
Well, sir, I am almost out of heels. There is no remedy. I must shift. Which of you knows Ford of this town?
I ken the wight. He is of substance good.
Bear with me. Yes. My honest lads, I will tell you what I'm about.
2 yards and more.
No trips now, pistol. Indeed, I am in the waist 2 yards about, but I am now about no waist. I am about thrift. Briefly, I do mean to make love to the Ford's wife. I spy entertainment in her. She discourses, she carves, she gives the leer of invitation. I can continue the action of her familiar style and the hardest voice of her behaviour to be Englished rightly. I am Sir John Falstaff's.
He had studied her well and translated her well out of honesty into English.
The anchor is deep. Will that humour pass?
Now, the report goes she has all of the rule of her husband's purse, and he hath a legion of angels. I will writ me he have a letter to her, and here to another page wife, who even now gave me good eyes too, examined my parts with most judicious oscillades. Sometimes the beam of her view gilded my foot, sometimes my portly belly.
Then did the sun on Dung Hill shine.
I thank thee for that humour.
Oh, so did so course o'er my exteriors with such a greedy intention that the appetite of her eye did seem to scratch upon me like a burning glass. Here's another letter to her. She bears the purse too. She is a region iguana, all gold and bounty. I will be cheater to them both, and they shall be exchequers to me. They shall be my east and west, and I will trade to them both. Go bear thou this letter to Mistress Page, and thou this to Mistress Ford. We will thrive, lads. We will thrive. Hold, sirrah, bear you these letters tightly. Sail like my pinnace to these golden shores. Rogues hence avaunt, vanish like hailstones. Go trudge, plod away of the hoof. Seek shelter, pack, Falstaff, will learn the humour of your age. French thrift, you rogues, myself and skirted page.
Let vultures gripe thy guts.
I have operations which be humours of revenge.
Wilt thou revenge?
By Welkin and her star.
With wit or steel?
With both the humours, I will discuss the humour of this love to Page.
And I to Ford shall eke unfold how Falstaff, varlet vile, his dove will prove, his gold will hold, and his soft couch defile.
My humour shall not cool. I will incense Page to deal with poison. I will possess him with yellowness, for the revolt of mine is dangerous. That is my true humour.
Thou art the Mars of malcontents, I second thee. Troop on!
John Rugby, I pray thee, go to the casement and see if you can see my master, Dr. Caius, coming. If he do me faith and find anybody in the house here, there'll be an old abusing of God's patience and the King's English.
I'll go watch.
An honest, willing, kind fellow, as ever servant shall come in house withal, and I warrant you, no telltale nor no breed bait. His worst fault is that he's given to prayer. He is something peevish in that way, but nobody but has his fault. But let that pass. Peter Simple, you say your name is?
Aye, for fault of a better.
And Master Slender's your master?
Aye, forsooth.
Does he not wear a great round beard?
No, forsooth. He hath but a little wee face.
Ah, a softly sprited man, is he not?
Aye, forsooth. But he is a taller man of his hands as any is between this and his head.
How say you? Oh, I should remember him. Does he not hold up his head, as it were, and strut in his gait?
Yes, indeed does he.
Ah, well, heaven sent Anne Page no worse fortune. Tell Master Parsons Evans I will do what I can for your master. Anne is a good girl, and I wish...
Out! Alas! Here comes my master!
Run in here, good man. Go into this closet. He will not stay long. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Sorry.
Pray you go fetch me my closet green. Do you intend what I speak? A green box?
Aye, forsooth, I'll fetch it for you. Oh, I'm glad he went not in there himself. If he'd found that young man, he would have been horn mad. Is it this, sir?
Yes. Quickly, where is that knave Rugby?
John Rugby?
Here.
Come, take your rapier. Come after my heel to the court.
'Tis ready, sir, here in the porch.
By trot, I will tarry too long, but I forget, there are some more samples in my closet that will not for the world I shall leave behind.
Ay me, he'll find the young man here and be mad.
Oh, devil. What is in my closet, villain? Rugby, my rapier.
Good master, be content.
Wherefore I shall be content.
The young man is an honest man.
What shall the honest man do in my closet? There is no honest man that shall come in my closet.
Oh, I beseech you, be not so phlegmatic. Hear the truth of it. He came of an errand to me from Parson Hugh.
Aye, forsooth, to desire to...
Peace, I pray you.
Peace your tongue, and speak your tale.
To desire this honest gentlewoman, your maid, to speak a good word to Mistress Anne Page for my master, in no way of marriage.
This is all indeed.
Sir Hugh sent you? Rugby? Bring me some paper. Tarry. Right, a little while. Tarry you a little while.
I'm glad he's so quiet. If he had been thoroughly moved, you should have heard him so loud and so melancholy. But notwithstanding, man, I'll do your master what good I can, and the very yea and the no is the French doctor my master. I may call him my master, look you, for I keep his house. And I wash, wring, brew, bake, scour, dress meat and drink, make the beds and do all myself.
'Tis a great charge to come under one body's hand.
Are you advised of that? You shall find it a great charge, and to be up early and down late. But notwithstanding, to tell you in your ear, I would have no word of it. My master himself is in love with Mistress Anne Page. But notwithstanding that, I know Anne's mind, but that's neither here nor there.
You jackanet, give this letter to Sir Hugh. It is a challenge. I will cut his throat in the park. I will teach the scurvy jackanet priest to meddle or make. You may be gone. It is not you'll tarry here. I will cut his 2 stones. I shall not have a stone to throw at his dog.
Alas, he speaks but for his friend.
It is no matter. Do you not tell me that I shall have Anne Page for myself? I will kill the jack priest, and I have appointed my host of the Garter to measure our weapons. I will myself have Anne Page.
Sir, the maid loves you, and all shall be well.
Rugby, come to court with me. If I am to have Anne Page, I shall turn your head out of the door. Follow my heels. Rugby.
You shall have a fool's head of your own. No, I know Anne's mind for that. Never a woman in Windsor knows more of Anne's mind than I do, nor can do more than I do with her, thank heaven.
Who's within there?
Who's there? Come near the house, I pray you.
How now, good woman? How dost thou?
Oh, the better that it pleases your good worship to ask.
What news? How does pretty Mistress Anne?
In truth, sir, she is pretty and honest and gentle, and one that is your friend. I can tell that, by the way. I praise heaven for it.
Shall I do any good, thinkest thou, or shall I not lose my suit?
Truth, sir, all is in his hands above. But notwithstanding, Master Fenton, I'll be sworn on a book, she loves you. Have not your worship a wart above your eye?
Yes, marry, have I? What of that?
Well, thereby hangs a tale. Good faith, we had an hour's talk of that wart. I shall never laugh but in that maid's company.
Well, I shall see her today. Here, hold, there's money for thee. Let me have thy voice in my behalf. If thou seest her before me, commend me.
Oh, if faith that I will. And I will tell your worship more of the wart next time we have confidence, and of other wooers.
Well, farewell. I'm in great haste now.
Oh, farewell to your worship. Oh, truly an honest gentleman. But Anne loves him not, for I know Anne's mind as well as another does. Out upon it, what have I forgot? Oh.